guys. So it's my son and me tonight. And like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to do this vegan meat crumbles. Now this recipe is in my book, Things They Won't Tell You the Solution. You can get it from Amazon.com anytime in ebook and physical copy form. But I'm going to show you guys today how to do this. It's quick, it's simple, it's easy, and you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money at the store buying the processed vegan meat crumbles. You can make it at home, and you can trust that it's free from any preservatives and all those extra ingredients that you may not want. Okay, so for this recipe, all you're gonna need is some walnuts. And what I did with these is I tried to get them grained down as much as possible, kind of like meal, cornmeal almost, really, really small. And how you can do that is you can get it done by using a food processor, or for me, I like to grind it with my hands. So that gives me the smallest form. I grind it with my hands. So this is what you're gonna need: some walnuts, okay? You're gonna need some mushrooms. Now this is some really, really small diced portobello baby mushrooms that I did. You're gonna need some flour. Now you can use any kind of flour you would like, except for coconut flour. That's not gonna work. So all-purpose flour, spelt flour, Tef flour, something like that, whole wheat flour, that will work, okay? So you see these things? Walnuts, some really, really diced up mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, or you can also use the white mushrooms, some flour, okay? And then you're gonna need some oil, and then your choice of seasonings. And that is it. And for me, I like to make it taste good, right? Because that is very important when it comes to vegan food, the taste. And so I season it up. So I'm gonna use some sea salt, onion powder, chili powder, garlic powder, some cayenne pepper, oregano, paprika, and just a little bit of olive oil. Now you can use any type of oil you want. I also like to use grape seed oil, okay? And oh yeah, of course, you cannot forget, now anyone who watches my videos knows that you need a cup of tea. Now this is not for the recipe, right son? Right son, this is not for the recipe. What is this for?
This is for
vibing out, right? This is for vibing out. So, you know, I like to vibe out with a hot cup of tea, but see, some people might like to vibe out and drink some wine or something as they cook. But for me, yeah, just to kind of relax, throw on some music, make it fun. But anyway, let's get started. We're gonna get started. So, do we have to go over the ingredients one more time with you? Like I said, walnuts, finely grinded up, mushrooms, finely grinded up, flour, your choice of seasonings, and some oil. And don't forget about your vibe out drink, okay? All right? Right, son?
Right.
This is my helper tonight. He's going to assist in the kitchen. He has future aspirations to be a chef.
Yes.
Of course, first he wants to be a basketball player, right? And own a basketball team, of course. He has that billionaire status on him, right? He's gonna be an owner. And but other than that, he loves cooking and he wants to be a chef. So he's gonna help me in the kitchen tonight. That's my son, my firstborn, Maynard Jr., MJ. That's right. All right, guys. Okay, guys, so we're gonna get started with making this vegan meat crumbles homemade at home tonight. So we're gonna take our walnuts and we're gonna add them into the bowl of really, really finely diced and grinded up portobello mushrooms. So son, if you can do me a favor, you can grab some of these walnuts and begin to kind of take your time and put them into this, the mushrooms. That would be great.
Like that?
Yes. Or you can do it however you feel free. I want to show people how easy this is to do. You don't have to be an expert or anything like that. You just have to put the effort in, right?
And stir it in, yeah.
That's right.
And stir it in, right?
Yes. All of them. Add all that in there. And basically, I kind of like to do equal halves. So you have 1 cup of mushrooms. I'm going to do kind of like 1 cup of walnuts. So equal halves. And you kind of just feel around, right? Yeah, stir that in really good together. Now don't stir too much, because now what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead while you're doing that. I'm gonna add in a little bit of, now you don't put too much flour, because what happens is the flour can make it really mushy. So I'm gonna add a little bit of flour, right? And as he's stirring that in, I'm gonna add a little bit of flour.
Ooh, meat.
And yeah, you kind of want it to get, you see how it's forming together? You can even use this to kind of make a burger too, almost, if you really wanted to. Now I'm gonna add just a little bit of oil. Let's add some oil in there, son. All right, let's stir that in really good. Get that stirred in really good for me.
And get it from all the sides.
Mm-hmm.
Shake at the bottom too.
That's right.
Don't want oil stuck on the top, and then it's dry at the bottom, of course.
That's right. That's right. You got that. Good, son. Now what I like to do is, while I'm stirring this in, I like to add my seasonings in as I go. So son, if you can stop and put some sea salt in there for me. Start off with the sea salt. Right? That's the vegan life. You gonna be a vegan chef, son?
Yes.
Awesome.
That's good.
Yes, keep going just a little bit more, because you know it's the seasonings are very important. Okay. So we are adding in the seasonings right now. We just put sea salt in. We put some onion powder. I'm actually going to show you guys, because you don't want to be shy about the seasonings, but you don't want to overdo it and then it's salty, right? But you do want to make sure that it has flavor, because you don't want to get too much of like the walnuts coming through, right? You know, because it can be kind of overpowering. So you want to season it really well. Do we put some garlic in there?
No, I didn't put it in.
Okay, I'll put some garlic in there as well. Right, let's add that in there. Yes, some paprika. Actually, yeah, I like to add a lot of paprika too. Cumin. I mean, I don't have any of that, but I usually add that as well.
That good?
Yes, that's good. Add a little bit more for me.
Okay.
Just a little bit more. Okay, yeah. Let's put some chili powder in there. See, you can pick whatever seasonings you like. You did? Okay, let's put a little bit more of that in there. Go ahead. So we're going to put some... Hi, Josiah. We're going to put some chili powder in there. And some... Did you put oregano?
Yes.
Great. So stir that all in and mix those seasonings in there with that. Really good, son. We're going to get that meat going. The vegan meat style. You kind of make some vegan meat crumbles tonight. You got this, son. The chef is in the kitchen. My son is doing it. I'm just assisting.
This actually smells really good. Just make sure it's not overpowering, because you don't want it to be too spicy, too salty.
Right.
You definitely don't underflavor it.
Right. You can actually taste it if you want, because it's nothing but mushrooms and walnuts. So you can kind of taste a bit of it just to see if it's too much. What is it? Is it okay? Okay. It needs more seasoning, salt, anything?
Actually, it might need a little bit more salt.
Okay, a little bit more salt. Okay. See, that's what you do. You taste your food as you go. You just, that's what we do. I don't necessarily measure or anything. I just kind of taste as I go. And I kind of get my own flavor going in it. That's what you have to do when you're in the kitchen. Get your own flavors in there.
And if it's too much of something, you just add a little bit of something else.
Right, that's right. Look at him. Look at him. He's the chef. Okay. Awesome. So we're going to stir that in real good. Right?
Yeah.
Very good. You confident about how much stirring it in?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So let's take this over here to the skillet. Okay? So we're going to, this one right here. We're going to go to this one, which is already on. And what we're going to do is, we're going to put this in. Give me one moment. Okay guys, so we're going to get to making these vegan meat crumbles in the skillet. All right? And so what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that your pan has some oil. Now, my pan doesn't actually have a whole bunch of oil in it, but I would say something around maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, and we're gonna add the vegan meat inside of the pan so that it can cook. So go ahead, son, go ahead and add that over in there.
Okay.
Go ahead, take your time. Here, let me show you. Let me start off the first batch. We're gonna add that in there, right? We'll add that in. Right, I'm sorry, I had the camera off of it, but we're gonna add that in there. We're just doing this as we go. Now look, that kind of looks like real meat, doesn't it? A little bit, right? So let's add that on in there into the oil. You don't have to stir it around just yet. Just put it on in there.
Okay.
Yeah, just put it on there. Let it cook. Don't worry about it. Just you don't have to do any of that yet.
Oh, okay.
Just put it on in there. You know, on different spots. So put it in there.
It's almost like the ground beef or something.
Yes, almost like that. Okay, so let's get the rest of that off of there. Okay, so that's that. And then we can kind of just flatten it out, right? And we're gonna let it cook for a little while. All right, let it cook almost like a hamburger. You want to let it cook to it's like almost like hamburgery a little bit, right?
That is amazing right there.
So let it cook for a little while, right? And as you can see, you can let it cook to the desired texture that you would like for it to be. I kind of like mine to be well done, so I like it like a dark brown almost. You can make it light, but it just really depends on your preference. So I'm going to let it cook like it's almost like ground beef, and let it harden up because it's a little mushy, of course. I'm going to let it harden up, then I'm going to stir it, turn it over, let it cook on that side, and we'll start chopping it up in a minute. Okay guys, so I'm letting this cook. I'm going to start stirring it in. Looks like it's ground beef, man. Doesn't this kind of look like, isn't this amazing how much, I'm sorry, my baby's crying. Doesn't it kind of look like ground beef a little bit? So we're going to stir it in, right? Get it all stirred in. Crumbled up. Alright, get it crumbled up. If you need to add more oil to your pot, eventually you can do that. But let it cook like it's ground beef. Let it sit there and don't bother it too much. Alright, let it cook, turn it over, let it cook, turn it over. You know, do that. Alrighty. What we got here, son?
So we got the finished product of the vegan meat.
Alright, it is finished. The vegan meat crumbles. Okay. Alright.
Yes.
The vegan meat crumbles are complete. And you can get it to whatever, as it rests, it will actually harden up some. It won't be as like mushy. If it's not cooking as fast as you would like, you can also add in a little bit more oil to make sure that it begins to kind of cook like almost like a hamburger, but not too much oil. You don't want it to be overly greasy or to like burn the vegan meat. But this is perfect. Love it, right, son?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes, it is actually. I tasted it and it was wonderful. I hope you guys do the recipe and do it right and and enjoy it.
That's right. So this is the guide, and like I said, make sure you add enough seasonings so that it can have a good flavor, you know. And make sure you taste it before you actually put it in here to cook in the grease and oil. But other than that, I'll let it cook for about, I would say cook for about between 5 to 7 minutes. And then I begin to like crumble it up. And there you go. You have it. Simple and easy and tasty. And a replacement for me, especially for newcomers, right? People that are new to like the vegan life, the plant-based life. You can go ahead and get you some vegan meat crumbles, and you don't have to go to the store. You can actually make them right here at home. And we're gonna make nachos tonight, so that's what we're gonna put ours on top of tonight. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay guys, so the vegan meat crumbles are done tonight. And what I'm gonna do with my vegan meat crumbles is we are going to have some nachos tonight. So I'm gonna take some white corn tortilla chips, some romaine lettuce, avocado, salsa, the vegan meat crumbles, some beans, my homemade cheese sauce. That video is actually on my YouTube channel, Vegan Inspired with Jacqueline. And if you want this homemade salsa recipe, please let me know. I can help you with that as well. But I'm going to go ahead and dress this up, decorate this plate on up, and get ready to eat tonight. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.